guys, it's Taz101 and Saga, how we doing? Different film angle for a change. It's the only surface area in the house that isn't absolutely covered in my family shit. So, we've got a nice little unboxing to do. I've got the majority off already because no one wants to watch that. So, these are from Pietta, not entirely dissimilar from the beauties I recently purchased. Now, I've got these used. Again, not from the same seller, actually it was from a site called Bellamy's Militaria. Let's have a look at this one first, shall we? So I'd be interested to see how the Piettas actually compare to the beauties. I hear people say they're pretty close in terms of quality. I mean, they're both Italian, that should mean something. Got, okay. Merchandise. Yeah, lovely finish as always. There we are. So that is an 1851 navy. I'll see if I can. And as usual, I'm going to do. Oops, excuse me. I'm going to do the smart thing because I'm not Alec Baldwin. Yeah, we're good to go. Oh, that's got a very nice, nice strong hammer spring in that one. So yes, in reality these are of course cap and ball, so they have nipples, which normally you would see present about here. I'll just buzz that in for you again. So normally you would see nipples where you put you know, the percussion caps, but because of this conversion it uses a 380 blank. So I have an empty one lying around somewhere. There it is, 380. So they essentially just sit in the kind of like you would with the 1873. Although because it's a cap and ball revolver, it still has the rammer. The front is still the same because obviously it's the same company that makes the real thing. So I'll just have to poke that out with something. I'm not sure if a pencil will work, but that's how you have to remove these now. Pencil's a bit too wide. And that's too wide. In fact, probably to pick something small to actually poke them out. There you go. So you can use something very pointy like this pick from the pick set. And I'm trying to find some nice ones of these. I was actually using, I was told they were Yugoslavian loads. They were very hot. They were much hotter than the Fiocchi ones I was trying prior to that. Just zoom back out again. Yeah, these unboxings are a little crudely filmed. I know that. But yeah. So that's the 1851 navy. Now, of course, the rammer, of course, should still be there, shouldn't it? Yeah, there you go. So on the real one, you'd you know, you pour your powder in, and then they used oversized balls back in the day. At least that's what Colt's manual recommended. So for this, I'm not sure what it'd be. This is a 36 caliber in reality. The other one's a 44. So you use slightly oversized balls, and you get the little lead ring pop out like that, so you know it's in there tight. But people do use wads and all sorts of other things as well. So, and there's a little captive piece up there, so it clicks in the front, so it's not flopping around under recoil. It's not just sort of flopping out. And yeah, so that's your old navy. These don't actually have a rear sight. The rear sight is actually on the hammer, so when you cock it, you can see the rear sight. So this is the brass frame one. It doesn't actually have the navy scene on the cylinder. So that made me assume it was actually the Confederate copy, so to speak. But the Confederate copy didn't have an octagonal barrel, but this does. So if anybody knows what that's about, could someone tell me? Yeah, because I was under the impression that these, if these didn't have the navy scene, it was the Confederate one. But say, if anybody knows, please let me know. Yeah, but that's in lovely shape. Got the nice brass fittings and everything. Yeah, very nice. I don't think there's a huge difference between this and beauties. I suppose I'd have to see the same model of each one sort of side by side, but yeah, we'll pop that one to one side for now. Lovely, very nice. Let's have a look at the big boy. Right, here we have, look at that, what a beauty. Oh, so this one has the navy scene, even though it's the 1860 Army. So yeah, if you didn't guess, this is the 1860 Army, which in reality is a 44 caliber cap and ball revolver. So again, it would have the nipples. And because I'm not Alec Baldwin, again, I'm going to check if they are all empty, which they are. It may be a blank, but obviously it still vents, you know, here, and that could still injure me if it were to go boom. So it's force of habit, you should just check that these are empty anyway. But yeah, so this has a round barrel, sort of a lower profile front sight. Quite a small trigger guard, I've actually noticed. But yeah, what a beast. Very impressive gun, that. So again, we got the half cock with the... Oh dear, that really needs to clean. A bit filthy, that. Clean your guns, guys. Yes, you've got the rammer there. Which on this one, because it's 44, this is designed to fit a 44, it won't actually go inside the cylinders, of course, which is marginally annoying, but oh well. So we have markings on here. We have Colt's patent, which is nice. And of course have the Western markings there, which are specific to Pietta, and the markings there. So here you have the Navy scene, which I forget which year in battle it was, but the Texas Navy kicked the Mexican Navy's ass, so they commemorated it on there. And Sam Colt, of course, was a big fan of the Texas Rangers and all that, because they ordered a lot of guns from him back in the day. The Dragoons and that. I'd love to get hold of one of those, but they seem to be really hard to find. There isn't a BF version. Originals just cost an absolute bomb, so I don't think that's going to happen either. But yeah, there we go. There's two of these guys. So, but put it next to the 1873 as well with the U-Bertie. I have to have a sort of a look at the quality. But yeah, I'm not disappointed whatsoever. I'm only marginally disappointed that doesn't go in, but then I shouldn't be surprised really. I mean, the caliber's different, of course. So that octagonal barrel though. Oh, I love the 1851 Navy. I think it's probably my, not even the shot, probably my favourite cap and ball revolver. I would like to get an original Navy at one point. I really want to get a London-made 1851 Navy, because if I recall correctly, there were only about 42,000 of those made. Correct me if I'm wrong. But they have the all-steel frame, there's no brass. I'd like to get a London one, because you see those pop up in the UK fairly often. Because of their age, they're not classed as firearms, so there's no restrictions around it, which is nice. Yeah, but before cartridges came out, you know, this was the deal. These ones are sort of cheating in a way because they do have cartridges. It's a 380 conversion cylinder, as I mentioned. But there we are. So thanks for watching, guys. If anyone knows exactly what model of 51 that's based on, please let me know. That'd be nice to find out. So that's all for today. Short one again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.